Here at the IDTechX show with Paul Leibold from Adaptive City Mobility. Tell us quickly what your company does.
Yes, so we are developing a competitive and emission-free e-mobility system for cities, which consists of an ultra-light vehicle, which we see here.
Fantastic. So you built this vehicle?
We built a vehicle with 10 partners, also with a manual battery swapping system and an intelligent connectivity software which collect all real-time data of all entities.
Right. So does it mean it collects data about how it drives and when it issues in the car, and it sends that to someone for diagnostics, or what sort of data does it collect?
So it's not a single vehicle; it's an e-fleet system.
Right.
That means we will search for operator in big cities, and they buy a whole fleet.
Okay.
And therefore, they need the real-time data. Where are the vehicles? Where are the end users with their reservation app? And where are the battery swapping systems? And in this way you can guarantee that you have no problems with charging time, with limited range, things like that.
Right. So it looks like here you've got the battery system which just slots out from underneath the car and a new one can be put in?
Yes.
Is that correct?
So it's easily to click in and to open.
Nice.
And then you easily can put it out like this.
Oh,
and
great.
then we have a trolley, you click it in and drive the trolley in a bike garage, which is connected to your solar panel.
Right.
There you produce your own renewable energy,
Right.
store it, use it in the building or in the vehicle.
Right.
And in that way you realize zero CO2.
Right,
Yeah.
that's great. And what are some of the other innovations that make this vehicle different from other electric vehicles?
So the vehicle weighs only 550 kilograms, including battery weight.
Right.
We have a carbon fiber safety cell,
Right.
which protect the guests and which weighs only 40 kilograms.
Okay.
And around this safety cell, we adapt all the other parts, which makes the car light and safe.
I noticed
so-
you've got some e-paper
Yep.
displays on the back of the car. Why?
Yeah, so we also have advertisement panels at the back of the car out of e-ink technology, because we want to be competitive as Objective. That means we have to reduce costs wherever it's possible, so we make the car cheaper than other cars, and we create new income sources like a digital advertisement on a whole fleet.
Right.
Or we, as a system operator, we get commissions for the ride reservation, payment process, energy sales, digital advertisement, and mobility services. So it's the income model is not anymore selling cars, producing cars, it's dealing with data.
And so what is your progress in terms of getting this to market? What are your next steps to commercialize this vision?
Yeah, so at the moment we are now developed the prototype system of the vehicle, the energy system and the software, as well as the advertisement system. The next step is to do the industrialization, so do the serious development and start planning a production. Yeah.
Very nice. And do you also provide the software to manage the fleet of vehicles as well? Is that something you developed?
Yep. So the base of the software is software which already works for example, for BMW.
Right.
So it's a high-end software which we first develop, and we integrate new innovations, like we call it multi-mode.
Right.
So you can use the vehicle as taxi, in the car sharing, as in the tourism or in the logistics.
Right.
And you just have to switch the mode from taxi to logistic.
Right.
For example, tourists, you drive tourists around the lake during daytime. In the evening, there's no more tourists.
Right.
So we switch the mode and say you are logistic now. You click out each single back seat, and then a Europallet fits in the back, and you can do city delivery.
Okay.
And our objective is that the vehicle runs 24/7,
I see.
24 hours.
'Cause you can swap out the batteries very
yes,
easily, so no
and
charging.
if we achieve that vehicles are better utilized,
Right.
we can reduce traffic density massively.
How long did it take you to get to this stage of having a prototype, or now a real vehicle?
Yeah, so I personally started the project 5 years ago to set up the project, find a partner, find the investment. And then the first year where we already were public funded, we do market research, concept work.
Yeah.
And since 3 years we developed the vehicle and the software and all the other technologies, and in the end 3 years
Right.
for
Fantastic.
development.
And what's the proudest thing about this vehicle that you're most proud of? What's the big, thing you overcame?
So I was inspired 30 years ago when I did a world trip in Bangkok. I drove the first time tuk-tuk,
Right.
and that's real fun. Yeah.
Right.
So I always carried that idea with me: small vehicles, 3-seaters for the inner city. That's the perfect solution. And then started the electromobility time. And now I could realize this idea of a smart 3-seater with a lot of function, and that's where I'm very proud for that. And as we reached that in a small team with top experts.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
So thank you too.
Thanks, Paul.